everybody! Listen to the sound of my voice, it's horrible. I was up until 3 o'clock last night coughing, and this is the result of it. And I'm in my little fox onesie, and I've got to go to work in half an hour. So today's video is my everyday makeup routine. It's just like this standard makeup, kind of like a no makeup look. Yeah, this is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to keep on watching if you want to know how I get this makeup look. There's an amazing foundation, an amazing primer, so even if you don't want to watch how I get this makeup look, watch just for those. And my eyebrow product's actually quite good. Make sure to keep watching if you want to get this look, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I then take my simple moisturiser and massage into my face and my neck. I then take the ordinary silicone primer and dot it around my face before rubbing it in. I take my Wake Me Up foundation and concealer. I use the concealer on any dark patches and any spots and blemishes around my face, and I will blend it in with a beauty blender. I'm really sorry for how the voiceover sounds, by the way, guys. I'm really losing my voice. I take my foundation, both in the shade Ivory, and put some all over my face before blending it in with my blending brush, making sure that I take it onto my ears and underneath my neck so there's no line. I use my Revolution contour palette and use this shade with a thick brush underneath my eyes. And you can really see the difference here, how my left eye doesn't look baggy compared to the bags under my right eye. I use this Stay Matte Rimmel London powder with a powder brush in the shade Transparent and just applied it all over my face, just getting rid of that dewy look. And then taking the same contour shade again but with a contour brush, I contoured underneath my cheekbones, making sure to lift it up the higher I got to my cheek. I contoured all around my face shape, making my forehead look a little bit smaller because who wants a 5-fingered forehead, right guys? This is the motion that I was on about. Just make sure that you go up the closer you get to your cheek. And then I contoured my chin, and then I'm just blending that in with my big blending powdery brush. I then took this angle shade and used the same shade of contour and just contoured my nose to give it the illusion that it's a lot thinner than what it is. It's going on quite strong, but I'll blend it out later with a blending brush, you'll see. I then take the same angled brush and apply the dark contour into the middle of my cupid's bow and underneath my lips, just to give my lips that more of a definition. I then take my Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Precious Petals and my highlighter brush and just highlight my cheekbones, the end of my nose, my cupid's bow with my finger because I feel like it applies better when you use your finger on your cupid's bow. And I also apply this highlighter to the corner of my eyes and to the arch of my eyebrow. I'll leave all of the products and brushes that I use down below so that you guys can go check them out if you want to get them. And then for brows, I use my BH Studio Pro Brow Palette. And I'll use 3 shades, it's just coming up now. I use these 3 shades and these 3 angled brushes. So the white brush I use for the gel, which is on the bottom, and I just underline my eyebrow and overline it as well, making sure it just covers the bulk of the brow, not the very beginning. And I'll do the same to the other side too. On the bottom, I'll make sure it goes to the beginning of the brow, just so I know how far to blend it through with a spoolie later on. I'll then use the same gel and fill in the brows, only to the bulk of the brow though, not the very beginning of the brow. I then take a spoolie and just blend the product through the brow, giving my brows that ombre effect. And then I will use a spoolie in an upwards motion to direct the hairs upwards, making my eyebrows look a little bit more natural. Then I take this powder and fill in my brows as well as the front of the brow, but not the very front, because I'll take a lighter shade here and fill it in a little bit more. I'll use a concealer from before and to just correct any lines that have possibly gone wrong or a bit too thick, to try and make my eyebrows as even as possible. I like to try and make them look like twins and not sisters. And then going back in with the gel, I'll use an angled brush in an upwards motion to create natural looking hairs on the front of my eyebrows, to try and give them as much of a natural look as possible. I then take my Ted Baker mascara and just apply it to my lashes. Trying so hard not to pull a mascara face and failing. I then take my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray and just spray it all over my face to set my makeup in place.
I hope you've enjoyed today's video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Leave me a comment down below on the foundation that you use in your product, the foundation that you use in your everyday makeup routine, and I'll see if I've used them before. If I've not, I might check them out. I'm really sorry for how my voice is sounding right now. Probably the same on the voiceover. I'm a bit like not very well, and I am losing my voice a little bit, so you'll just have to ignore that. But yeah, that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 6 PM for the next installment of my 7 days of Toni. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Go check out all my social media links. I'll leave them all down below and in the end slate. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.